In this video, we're gonna introduce Penpot, which is a website, or we can call it a web app that lets you create projects, and also it's gonna give you the possibility to collaborate with other people. So you can share the same information, you can create projects, you can do design with the raster images and vector graphics. You can also use it for management, for team management, and also to create layouts and prototypes for websites, apps, or any other graphic design project. So we're just gonna jump into it and we're gonna see what it's all about. So you can see here, you can search it in Google or any other search engine and go in the first link here. You can see this is completely online. It's called penpot.app. You will find it also in GitHub, but here you can just get in and just use it. And everything is in English at the moment, but we're gonna do it here in English. Now, this is the editor interface. It's really similar to Figma or Adobe XD, so it's gonna give you the possibility to study and defining a layout, a prototype for an app, again, a website. But in my opinion, you can do this with any other project you can create. You can use this as a management tool or any other project management simulation or work. So you can see here, you can use it. It uses open standards like SVG. It can be used for tablet and smartphones or desktops, laptops. You can access as long as you have an interconnection. You can use it anywhere. It's gonna let you can see here, add components. So it's really easy and fast. So it's free also. It's simple to use and really quick to understand and to learn. So I think it's a really good piece of software here that we can use for many reasons, especially to manage team. I think I find that this really handy for like students who wants to create a team to work on the same project and things like that. So you to create an account, you just need to fill up the forms with your email and password, create a full name, and here we're just gonna check this on and create an account. So it's really simple. Again, let's do these steps together, these initial steps. So you can see you can use this app here as a designer, as a developer, as a researcher. You can do content management, so manage content. You can write articles, for example, to use in a blog, and then you can use it for revision. You can use it to review other people's work. So you can use it for project management, product management. If you're a manager or a founder, you can use this for marketing or whatever reason. You can fill this up. These are probably for like statistics and things like that. So I'm just going to type here project management. And here I can define the size of my team. So I can say that I work on my own, or I can say that I have like a small team. And these are similar tools here: Figma, Sketch, Adobe XD, UXPin, InVision, and perhaps others. So you can say that you are coming from one of these apps. And this is again just for like statistic purposes. So it's not really important. So I'm gonna say Adobe XD. And you will find a video course in Adobe XD, by the way, in the channel, among others, about prototyping and design and do vector graphics and Adobe Illustrator, AutoCAD, and GIMP, and so on and so forth. You will find a lot of video guides and video courses in the channel. So you can choose here to, if you want to use it for prototype, for as a programmer, or just sketching ideas, so like a designer, or just to leave comments and feedback if you are like a supervisor and you just need to see what people are doing. So define what you need it for, and that's it. Now we are inside Penpot, and we can also check this initial information that are going to show us also some animation. You can contribute, you can support the Penpot team, since this is open source and free. So you can decide if you want to support with some donations. And there you go. This is example of how you can use also libraries if you want to create a design, and you can create a prototype simulating like a web app it's gonna work. So user interface, user experience, and things like that. And there you go. So we're gonna choose here if we want to fly solo or team up. Well, in my case, since I want to use this for project management, I can say team up, and I can enter the name of my team, so I can handle like more teams, not just one. So you can manage more teams together, and you can invite members of your team right here. So you can just type the emails and with a comma to separate the different emails. And probably you want to set up these to be editors, since you're probably going to be the admin or administrator of the team or the project. So well, you can do whatever you want, and here just create and then invite later if you want to invite later. So this is our empty dashboard right now, and we're gonna start to insert some project and then some design. So first of all, you can see here you have projects, and you can create by clicking on the plus icon or create their new project on the top left. And let's call this test. Okay, so once you are in a project, you can click on the plus icon, and this is gonna be like an empty dashboard that you can fill up with sketches, or you can do whatever you want, like a project plan, a Gantt chart, a you can do anything. This is just some some empty dashboard that you can fill, and you have some really simple tools here. You can also then export. You can download it if you want to share it with other people. You want to send it via link, or you need it for an exam, or you want to bring it in another computer. You have the pages there, so you can apply and create new pages. You can create new graphics or text, or you can create boards to, for example, if you're doing again a website or a web app, you can define the different sections or the different pages using the boards. So this is going to be like our first board. So double click, and I'm gonna call this on page, which is probably gonna be like the splash screen or the landing screen when we're gonna open up our app. If you are planning to create an app, this is probably your first step, but this is again just an example. And in the right side, you have parameters that you can like type in, so you can be really precise there with the size and the position and all sorts of things. Now you can, well, sorry, I just copy and paste the activation link that I received from the email. So you can just copy and paste, so Control C, Control V to duplicate this initial board, and then we can call this, for example, this is going to be another page, so we can call this like contacts or whatever. So you can project what your website, for example, would be, and you can like show how it's going to look like on a web page or on a tablet or on a smartphone. So it can be like a complete graphic design project or branding strategy project. You can define the brand in many ways, so like the logo, the website, and you can place everything together in just a single file if you want. So I'm going to continue here to copy and paste and change names. So this is going to be like a really simple website. It's going to only have 3 main pages, which are going to be management, team, and contacts. And you can scroll the scroll wheel or press the scroll wheel to navigate the dashboard or the page. And you can continue here to add vector graphics, text, images, so raster graphics. You can create also some vector graphics and paths. If you want to do vector graphics, you should give a look also to Adobe XD again. And if you want like something more technical, you should check AutoCAD or some CAD application. And then you have other buttons here at the bottom, like colors and text, and shortcuts also can be handy. So here is where you can find all the shortcuts of the software. So you can see here Control C, Control V is to copy, paste. So you find others here if you want to go and like study a little bit more in depth. So you can continue here just by, now we just created the artboards, but again you can start to add contents, and you can align the design, you can use alignment tools, spacing tools, and then when you're ready, you can finish with prototype and simulating your project, whatever it is. Could be like just a slide, PowerPoint slide thing if you want. So you can really do whatever you want. Now, if we go back here in the dashboard, we can call this like website app project, and this is going to be our first project, which is going to be inside the test bigger project. You can like create a hierarchy and like projects, sub projects, and you can create categories. You can use test here, also fonts, and so on. Now you can switch and use your JBD team, or you can just use your personal Penpot if you have personal projects, or you can add more members, you can add more teams, you can manage everything from here. So I think, again, this is a really interesting management tool right here that you can use. Really simple, really fast, really easy, and free. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel to stay updated for more. If you want more, please support us so we can create more. We can create more guides, more courses, and so on. So join the channel as a supporter if you want to support us. And you can write your questions in the comments. You can ask for assistance. You can also write your suggestions for other users. So this will be all for this guide. Thanks for watching and see you in the next.